Aries. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your November 2019 tarot reading. We're using the CBD Tarot de Marseille by Dr. Yov Van Dove this month. I think the cards are eager to come out for you, and they're being a little bit stubborn with me even, I might say. Aries, I have posted also a love reading for you this month. Okay, so there's two readings. If you're interested in what the cards have to say regarding specifically love, you can check that out. This is going to be a general reading though. So we are open really for any messages here. Messages for the sign of Aries, November 2019. What are the messages that we need to know for our Aries friends? Aries friends, and here we go. And we are starting with the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Queen of Rods. Interesting, and so this could very well signify you, Aries, being fire. And now we have the King of Coins, or King of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Rods. How interesting. Wow, this is a very powerful opening for you. Aries, it looks like that some of you were in a position where you really wanted to gain control over your financial life, over your, it could be career as well. I am picking up a strong financial vibe from this, though, I have to say, but it looks like you have really done a great deal in order to gain control, and indeed you are doing now a great deal to gain control over your financial life. This could be more than actually finances, though. I think this has to do with a vocation. It's like a marriage, let us say, between reaching your potential in life and doing something for which you are very passionate about, and bringing about a better life for yourself, in both in terms, I want to say, of satisfaction, self-satisfaction, and finances. Oddly enough, so we have the Queen of Rods crossing you, but I have to say, I'm not picking up any sort of, at this point, an issue involving, I want to say, any obstacles. I feel that you have been very passionate about this all along. Now, with that said, I will say that, it may have been that you have been, I want to say, at this endeavor for quite some time, and that it would be only natural if there were some ups and downs, let's say, in this process. But it looks like you can sense that you are very close to a completion. I feel that you have reached a certain level, I want to say, of training. I'm hearing training or education, and that you are ready to just, I'm hearing just to take off at this point. Let's continue. We have the Knight of Swords, followed by the Queen of Coins. All right, very interesting. The themes are kind of similar still. Let's continue and see what else we get up. And here is the Five of Coins. And so indeed, these cards are all underscoring the idea of a new financial venture, and that you are trying to, I want to say, manifest a shift or a change. The cards are suggesting to me that you are absolutely ready, and that despite any fluctuations, that you have remained focused on the goal. it is perhaps your wish at this time to gain a little bit more control, or what I want to say is that it could be time to actually, I want to say, be getting paid for your services. All right, so let me put it that way. It could be that prior to this point, you were sort of setting things up, you were in training, you knew the shift that you wanted to make in life, and that now what is coming in is that you can see exactly that it's time to be, I want to say, compensated. And now we have the King of Cups coming in. All right, beautiful to see, because this suggests that, any sort of doubts that have been in mind, not to worry about this, because your heart is deeply, deeply set on what it is that you want to do. And now we have the Seven of Coins coming in, followed by, and we have the Hierophant. Okay, very interesting, or the Pope, we might say. Okay, so very interesting. I want to say, Aries, that I feel that some of you would like this change to come about more quickly, and that perhaps there has been a little bit of a sensation of having to wait for things to really start turning and to really get into a groove. I'm sort of picking up that. And that, it may be that there are some very important reasons for that. Personally, that the financial end of this thing needs to get moving for you. But at the same time, the cards are also suggesting that you have done everything within your power to prepare. You are focused. And now it seems that a little bit of perhaps a tweak is involved. I want to say a little tweak in this venture, where instead of the focus being on your training and, let's say, manifesting, because it looks like that is all in place, that the cards are suggesting that a little tweak and focus might be the right move at this time, and that the shift has to do with how, again, you can be compensated for this work that you are doing. And so it's just, I feel just a small change, just a little shift that has to do with bringing in some sort of fair trade, I'm hearing, for the services that you have been providing to people. There's a little uncertainty about this. It's not quite clear, I think, at this time in your mind, how you're going to go about bringing in that compensation. But not to worry, again, because your heart is truly in this thing. I don't think that it's too far in the future in terms of setting up, I want to say, just a simple sort of process, or we might say steps that potential clients can take in order to work with you, probably in a one-on-one basis, and begin to bring in some type of exchange for what you have already been putting out into the universe, I want to say. It's important to see this card coming up for you as a final card, Aries, because it suggests that you have some very important information to share, some very important, I want to say, advice or experience that you can share with others. And I am seeing almost like, I want to say, a crowd of people just waiting sort of in the wings for you to give them the go-ahead about how they can actually meet with you and proceed. I see you in, I want to say, a almost a consulting, I want to say, position. I'm going to ask for just a few more cards at this point, just 3 more cards for Aries, 3 more cards for the sign of Aries. Any additional information that we need? We just had the Ten of Cups pop out for you, Aries. Two more cards for Aries. This is a final message of encouragement or something else that we need to know for the beautiful, passionate sign of Aries. Ten of Cups. Wow. Followed by the Eight of Pentacles. One more card for the sign of Aries, please. One more card for our Aries friends. This is a final message coming in. Oh my goodness. All right. It is the 9. I'm being a little careful with the cards. The 9 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. All right. Aries, it is the 10 of Cups. This is a good news card. Very good news coming in for you. Followed by the 8 of Pentacles, suggesting that you are indeed going to become more established in this area that you have been pursuing, and the 9 of Pentacles saying that an important stage is very near completion for you. And so I'm very happy to see this. This suggests in the areas of finance, vocation, career, something that you have desired, a change in life is coming very close to an important stage of completion. I'm sensing a lot of satisfaction at that point. I feel that you're going to be acknowledged for your gifts and your talents. You'll feel more firmly established. Things are going to feel a lot safer, I'm hearing, and that there won't have to be really that sort of uncertainty that has been lingering around regarding the finances, the money, or whether or not it's even okay to be paid. I feel like that is going to sort of take a back seat, and in fact, you are going to make a very big accomplishment in the month of November. It could be all the way out to the beginning of the year, January. Beautiful, beautiful to see, Aries. I'm so happy to see that for you. And I want to say thank you so much, Aries, for coming to the channel, for visiting with me. It's such a pleasure to read for you. If you enjoy these readings, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe and like. It helps the channel so very much. And I'll see you next time.